Assalamu alaikum. This is all you need to know for Eid al-Fitr and more. Basics. There's only two holidays in Islam, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Anything else outside of this is not from Islam. Number two, the day of Eid is a day of gratitude, joy and worship. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا هَدَاكُمْ وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Proclaim the greatness of Allah for guiding you, and perhaps you will be grateful. Now, how can we proclaim the greatness of Allah? It's by making the takbir of Eid. When? From Maghrib, so the last night of Ramadan, from Maghrib after you break fast all the way till the end of the prayer, of the Eid prayer. On your way to Eid, getting ready, waiting for Eid prayer, keep repeating Allahu Akbar 3 times. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahil hamd. Here you have the choice between 2 or 3. Some people add Allahu Akbar kabira, walhamdulillahi kathira, wa subhanallahi bukratan wa asila. All of this is just gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What do they mean? Allah is the greatest. The second one, there is no deity or God except for Allah. And the last one, walillahil hamd, to Allah all praises belong. Now let's begin with the sunnahs of this day. Number 1 is ghusl. Make sure you take a ghusl bath before you leave your house. Number 2, make sure you're wearing your best clothes. For men, add some perfume to that. Number 3 and number 4 are related. So eat before Eid prayer. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to have an odd number of dates before he left the house. And also it is haram to fast on the day of Eid. Number 5, it is sunnah to pray the Eid prayer outside if possible. So in a park or in a group but outside, so that the people can witness the number of Muslims. Number 6, it is sunnah for everyone to attend the Eid prayer, man and woman. It doesn't matter if you're menstruating, you still have to be there. Number 7 is walking to the Eid prayer if possible. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to walk and greet people throughout the streets. Number 8 is to walk through a different path. So if you go to the masjid with one path, then you go home through a different path. Number 9, which is our favorite, is to have fun. If you are a parent, do not make this day hellish for your children. In fact, Aisha reported that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ came to my house when 2 girls were beside me singing Song of Bu'ath. The Prophet laid down and turned his face toward the other side. Then Abu Bakr came in and spoke to me harshly, saying, "Musical instrument of Satan near the Prophet?" The Prophet turned his face toward him and said, "Leave them alone." Pause the screen and continue on with the rest of it, but it's just emphasizing that people are allowed to play. Number 10 is to spend on family and give gifts. The only gift I want is Eid money or Eid money. So make sure you give your kids money on this day. Number 12, Zakatul Fitr before the Eid prayer, or else it becomes just regular sadaqah. And it's recommended to do it before you leave your house to go to the prayer. Now, things to avoid. Free mixing. Astaghfirullah. Do not Eid Mubarak your way into someone's DMs. Eid parties, I don't even need to speak on this. Music. Anything that you left for Ramadan, this is not the day to come back. And last but not least, it is not sunnah nor is it recommended to visit the graves on this day. It is a day of gratitude, joy, and worship, so make it that. Before you go to the comments, please check the references. Jazakallahu khairan wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.